I had a package, and that package was there. I got that. Mail came on May 29th. You guys didn't give me that either, and I call that junk mail. Okay, it's a lot of things that May 22nd. I got a mail from Sean. Y'all didn't give me any of that. These are debit cards. These are breaking information.
Okay, so here's the thing with this. With this mail, when you see informed delivery, we have a pledge and they scan it. We don't scan those letters, and that's what's expected to come with the 7 to 14 business. That comes from Houston. That's where our plant comes from. That's where our plant is at, and that's who scans that's who scans the letters on for informed delivery. And if you read at the bottom, the fine print, it says allow 7 to 14 business days for you to receive your mail. And if you haven't received your mail, then you report missing.
Okay, I still have you, baby. Do you know what month we in?
Yeah, I know today is June 6th.
Yeah, you know when it said I received this May 22nd, and then it told me it says coming to you soon, and it says you should receive in 2 days.
Mail has been slow. There's no way that it'll tell you that you should be receiving it in 2 days.
Ma'am, I can come up there and show you the whole app. I wouldn't lie. I'm not a liar, and
I didn't say you would. I'm just saying because we have brochures with that, and we are educated on informed delivery.
Okay, if y'all are so educated on mail, why I'm not getting any of my mail? I got a light bill that supposed to came. I got a Spectrum bill that I'm supposed to receive. I have a Social Security letter and a letter from the food stamp office, my EBT benefits. Why I haven't got any of those documents? I haven't got. Hold on, wait a minute. Go ahead.
We don't know when they send it out. Like I said before,
ma'am, ma'am.
And
okay.
We did have a conversation with the carrier, and she said that she actually go and give it to you.
Nobody. I got a whole doorbell camera, baby. I got a whole doorbell camera. Nobody came to my house and gave me anything. Nobody. I promise you.
Okay, so did you have your mail on hold?
Yes, ma'am. So you just told me that she came here and gave it to me.
Yes, because I had a conversation with her. And I asked her, I said, well, is something wrong with her mailbox or anything? And she said no.
Well, you said she give me my mail. I don't even know who the lady is you're talking about. I never seen her.
So you never seen your mail carrier?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am. I never had a conversation with her. I tried to see. I seen her come here, but I never saw her. I never saw her visually in my face having a conversation with her. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was told to not even approach the mail carriers.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that you did have your mail. You filled out the yellow card, right?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, so the yellow card, that's for vacation only. You can't just hold the mail because you're looking for a certain piece of mail.
No, that's not. Hold on, wait a minute. That's not why I held my mail there. I wasn't getting my mail, ma'am. I'm not getting any documents. You sent it in my mailbox about 2 months ago. I had to call the police because my mail was open. The Sheen card that I received. I said Sheen, it's Chime. The same card that I received, it was open. They had already got the route and account number off the information. And I called the police and made a police report. Okay, from there, I ain't even get the last 2 cards.
So you did receive your time card?
I received the first one that I ordered. I received it, but I had to order another one. And this was in May that I supposed to receive the card. And I didn't get none of them. Yeah.
Did you contact Time again?
Nope. I just said, I'm not going to use it anymore. I canceled the services. Yeah, I had to cancel the services. Yes, ma'am. But this been going on for about a year. And I'm new to this area. I'm not from here, so I didn't know where the post office was at. So when I did find out or whatnot or have you, I said, okay, this is the time I'll take time out to go down there. You know.
Okay, so if people, when they have issues and stuff like with the mail service and everything, we do offer the PO box services where it's available to you 24/7. If you would like to get you a PO box, that'll be another option also for it.
Well, what's gonna make a difference if I get a PO box and y'all not even giving me my mail? I'm talking about
the PO box is delivered every day. When we get it, when we receive this at the office, we deliver it every single day.
well, what what I want you to understand is why would I be getting a PO box? Y'all got my mail on hold. Y'all not even giving me my mail. I'm talking about port information, food stamp documents, social security information, banking information. Y'all not giving me that, man. I'm calling these people confirming what I'm receiving in the email. I'm putting complaint. This is the second complaint.
I see what you're saying. I get it, but when we get it, you get it. I mean, if
I'm not getting it. Like, are you listening? I'm not getting it. You saying when y'all get it, I get it. That's not accurate information.
It comes from Houston. When it comes from Houston, it has to go to Beaumont. From Beaumont, it comes to here. So it's traveling different places.
It doesn't matter.
And people do make mistakes. So it may be
A whole year?
And then they say,
A whole year? You call that mistake?
how long you been over there at this address here?
A year.
Okay.
A year.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. A whole year? I waited patiently to see if y'all was going to start sending me, and y'all didn't. And that's when I said, okay, if I show up, this is evidence that my mail's been tampered with. Y'all reroute my mail. You reroute my mail intentionally.
It comes from Houston?
Ma'am, it doesn't matter where the mail come from. It's irrelevant what you're saying. You're trying to give a point and trying to direct something when you missing the whole point of my mail. I'm talking about point information. Okay, we're talking about people getting federal charges by rerouting my mail without my consent and knowledge. Okay, this is documentation that I'm getting from these companies letting me know that I have letters that they have sent me to update my services with these providers that you haven't gave me in just about a year straight. And you telling me they come from Houston, like that supposed to, that's not saying nothing. I've gotten documentations from you guys, from Houston office, about the direct information. Where's my mail at? Where are y'all sending my mail? Social security documents. Y'all not giving me that. Banking information, y'all not giving me that. I got emails on my phone that I'm supposed to receive that. Where's my mail? Who's rerouting my mail?
So have you received mail this week?
Ma'am?
Have you received mail this week?
I see the package. The mail that's on the website that I was supposed to receive, I did not receive it.
Okay, that's because you have your mail on hold. So you
But
have your
hold
mail
on. I came in to get the package because I know it's on hold. I'm aware of what I've done. Okay? I'm aware of why I did it. We've been there already. You was the one that advised me I can put it on hold. And I did exactly what you told me to do. It went from that to me going there, getting an alert that my mail was there. I didn't get no alert saying my package was there. That's the truth. I didn't get no alert. Okay? Now I know I got another package there. Okay? I'm aware of that. But the mail that was there, that I got the email state that my mail was there, is not there. That's important documentation. All my mail to me is important. That's my next livelihood. And I don't got mail.
You seen that on the informed delivery, right?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Yeah. So again, like I said, you have to allow it 7 to 14 business days because the mail system is very slow. It's very, very slow.
It's not when these people send information to me about this information. When it comes to it comes actually the next day, and that's direct. That's I've been with this app for a long time. It's not registered in Houston. It's registered to you guys' office. I'm not registered from that Houston area. I'm registered in the Nederland, Texas area, and it's the Nederland, Texas website and app and location where I'm at to let me know when my mail is being routed.
What we're gonna do is remove the hole and we're gonna start putting everything in your box. So you won't have to, inconvenience.
That's still not changing anything. That's not saying, Miss Stewart, just because we're taking your mail off hold, that you're gonna make sure you get it. Even when that's the whole reason why I was putting it on hold, because I wasn't getting it. Now I put it in your guys. Hold on. Now I put it in.
Listen, I get what you're saying. I get it. But if it don't come to this building here, what we supposed to do if we don't get it? There's no way we're gonna throw away mail, or there's no way we're gonna hold the mail or just hide the mail. If we don't get it from wherever it's coming from, what is it that you expect for us to?
Question your mail, ladies, man. What do you mean?
But that's what I'm saying though. If we get our mail from the plant,
Oh my gosh,
so if we don't get it.
ma'am, did you hear what I stated? Did you hear me? I said you asked me what y'all supposed to do. I said ask your mail carriers. That's what I said. You said what y'all supposed to do if y'all don't get it.
Yes, from the plant, from Houston.
But why didn't you address that to me in the beginning? Yes, you could have told me that at the office, but you didn't. You said you don't know. That was your first 2 weeks there. Your first voicemail about the mail or whatever. So like I stated, it came on. Y'all, this now is all starting to make sense. Y'all, sorry about the reading or whatever, but when they called me, I was in the middle of a reading. As you can see, I got a whole spread out here, and I wasn't going to answer the phone. Actually, I thought it was the Nederland police that called me, and I was like, hold on, what? Let me answer the phone, y'all. I'll get back to y'all. Y'all, it was the Nederland post office. So I'm ending the conversation there, but I have another video of me still talking to her about my mail. Okay, she did state that they're gonna take my mail off of it. And I said, well, ma'am, there will be a lawsuit. I will sue y'all for that. And she said, oh, okay. And she also stated, she said, oh, well, you have a good day. And I said, yeah, I would. I would have a good day on purpose. Because now I got the good information. Letting her know I know now. Okay? You know you got to give them confirmation when they give you confirmation. So, but this lawsuit thing is I'm not playing about it, man. This foul. I shouldn't have to dare go through that, okay? Not at all. So when she stated about what did she say? She said the plant. My dad worked at the plant, okay, in Port Arthur, okay. I haven't talked to him in a while, but this goes back to me being placed at a nut house, or when I first moved here, they placed me in a nut house thinking something that was wrong with me. When I was there, the people said they couldn't really tell me why I was there. Okay, I kept asking them. Okay, so I was set up to make it seem like I had a mental problem, mental issue, and I'm breaking this shit down and I'm speaking my truth. I started having stomach pain in that place. I'm talking about, oh my God, I felt like I was dying in that place. I was hurting so motherfucking bad. I was hurting bad. I was howling. I'm telling you, I was howling in there. I was hurting so bad. And I didn't understand why I was hurting so bad. So the medicine I was taking was messing with my stomach. I'm anemic. I have sickle cell anemia, and they were giving me pills to thicken my blood. And it make you have a bowel movement, and the bowel movement green. But if I'm constipated, I'm trying to have a bowel movement. I'm not using it. Okay. So anyway, make a long story short, y'all. I went there. I was there for like 6-7 days. Okay. While I was there was a girl coming there. Not going to say who she is. Well, I don't even know the lady. I can't even say who the hell she is. Okay. I just going to say she gave me a shirt. Okay. And it was a Scooby-Doo shirt. Okay. It's a couple of items that they gave me, and I kept it. This is my evidence to this case. She gave me the Scooby-Doo shirt or whatnot, or have you. When I was there, I saw the aliens. Okay. They were up in the sky. That was watching over me. They felt my pain. They knew I was hurting. Okay. They revealed themselves to me, and they was watching me. And I remember laying back, and I opened up my eyes, and I saw them. I saw them there. And I say like the next couple of days, I had a dream about my dad. And the dream that there was a woman too. But the woman was telling them, give it to me, I can give it to her. And he was like a monster, like he was possessed. And he had showed me all those checks. It was a whole bunch of checks, y'all. A whole bunch of fucking checks. And I'm just looking at them. He running down up the stairs. He running up the stairs, down the stairs. He just running. And it's like they were chasing after him. Okay, they were running after him. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, he got my checks. So he's revealing these documents to the courts. That's why I'm not getting my food stamp award letter. I'm not getting my Social Security reward letter. I'm not getting some of my banking information sent to me. I'm not getting it's my energy bill letters, excuse me. Some of my Spectrum bill documents, my mail. I'm not getting that. He's taking it to bring evidence to the courts to say like he's helping me with those checks, or he's paying my bills, or I'm disabled and I can't pay my bills, y'all. Baby, you know what? I'm so steady to have a roof over my head. I pay my bill I pay my rent before it's even due. Soon as my rent is due, I pay it before. So my bank account get my money early, my bill paid the next day or two. My check come late, it'll come right on the first of the month. I'm right there in that office. I'm looking for them new people, not looking for me to pay the rent. I'm going to run straight to them to pay them. I'll be glad to give them that money. I need a roof over my head. I'm a woman. I'm not supposed to be on the streets. Okay? This man been holding them checks for years and been telling nothing but lies. For a couple of years, I've been homeless on the streets and living in my van with my children before my kids got taken out of my custody. Or with false reports. Then they had the nurse tell me it's not a, what did she tell me? It's not a crime. It's not they can't take your kids because you're homeless. It's not against the law to be homeless with kids, basically. Because we wasn't stable. So they couldn't take my kids. So we all just thugging it. Just living it. Trying to make a way. And this whole time, this man lying to the courts and stealing my money. Stealing my money, paying people with that money probably. And I'm up here struggling. I can't pay my hall and my light bill. I'm struggling, bruh. Like I'm genuinely struggling. But by the grace of God, I'm really trying. And it's so much shit going on around me. I'm not even comfortable working at a job. I'm going to be real. I'm not. They're attacking me. They find a reason to come up against me while I'm working on these jobs. So I decided to go to tarot and do tarot readings to build up my talent and get paid for my gifts. Okay, to put in the work to figure out my case and to help other people in these type of situations that they go through. And just, by the small things, it's 2 people that came in my dreams and done that. My own auntie came to me and told me about the money that was supposed to hand to me. All these people were holding money and got people trolling me, gang stalking me, just mistreating me over my dang on money. And I'm out here suffering, man. I could say so much. I could say so much, but I won't. They coming here taking the clothes. Like, I ain't even got hardly no clothes. Like, I ain't even got no bed. Like, what the hell? Like, I barely even got this. I had to make sure and beg to get this furniture. And I ain't gonna say beg. I just kept nagging my cousin. You know what I mean? I was sleeping on the floor for a good minute. But I was just blessed to have a roof over my head. Okay? And now when it boils down to it, she basically said, the plant, she's letting it be known of who taking my mail. My dad worked at the plant. Okay? He taking the mail from these people. Okay? He got to come through Port Arthur and Nederland to Beaumont to get through. Okay? And he's off on weekends, so wonder why she called me. At first it wasn't making sense. I was just getting a little frustrated, and then, it was like they were kind of calm me down, like I was being calmed. Like, as I say, check yourself, Erica. Stay calm. It's not their fault, but it is. Everybody's a suspect in this situation. Okay? I'm not allowed to allow that to be okay. None of this is okay. None of this is okay. It's wrong. And during this situation, I'm thinking I hadn't talked to this lady. I did. I thought I was talking to her when the first time I went down there, and I wasn't. She said the lady I guess they're gonna end up giving me my mail in my hand. Okay, I'm assuming that. I don't know. But from what she just stated to me, she said the lady was giving me my mail in my hand. I had a vision that the woman came to my door. That's a God honest truth. I had a vision that they came to my door and I had to sign for some mail. I said, okay. And then the next couple of days, I seen one of the mail ladies pass by. I think she was on a doorbell ring or something like that. And I never said nothing to her, but it seemed like to me every time I look up, it's a different person. It's a different person, but it's just a feel of it. One of the ladies, I ain't gonna say I met her, but I just asked her, like, hey, can you tell me when I get my mail, this, that, and the third? She was sitting in the truck. And I was already told don't do that. But I knew how to conduct myself. I knew how to be a woman and ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking a male person a question about what's going on and where my mail at. So I did. And the guy, the maintenance man, he came and stood outside and was listening. Okay. When I asked her, she said she don't know. She had just got on this route. I said, okay, I can't hold her accountable. I can't say too much to her. She don't even know. So I didn't say nothing to her, but this was right after I made the report about my mail being missing, about me not getting my mail. Okay. So the moral of the story of the matter is I acknowledged one person. Okay. And I don't know if this is the same lady. I don't know if it's a different lady. I don't know who's on the route. I never took the time out to go speak to somebody else after that one time. I never did. I decided to go to the office, to the main office. Okay. And when I do get emails from these companies about my mail, she's saying it's in Houston. They might get the alerts from Houston. I don't know. But the more of the situation of the story is that when I got the notifications about my mail be in that box when I was getting my mail here. And it'll be mails from the bank. Some of the mails I was getting. Okay, I can give you that. If I could show you I was getting some mail. But the most of the mails that I would need is like my food stamp award letter, my light bill letters that I have not been receiving, my Social Security benefit reward letters. I have not received that. The first year that the beginning of this year, 2026, and back in December, they will send you out a letter telling you about your increase. Okay. Every year they give you your increase. They also give you a 420 sheet as well to file your income tax. So if you get Social Security and they know you work, they send them 420 sheets to you every year. And I didn't get nothing. I had to call those people and ask them for those documents. On my letter, I put a video on my account, letting y'all know. And if that letter's gone, that's somebody's ass. But that letter is on my account. And I told y'all that it said you requested this form. And I did. On that document, it's saying you requested. These documents saying, some of these documents don't say that. I got other documents in my purse, and it don't say that. It says, hey, it says, to may be concerned, or we discovered this, that, and the third. You don't say to you asked to request this letter. On that document of proof of income, they letting me know I requested those forms. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm putting two and two together. He's got those checks of my dad, my real dad. My dad left me some money. That's my dad that I called, the man that I called dad is my uncle. He's not my real dad. That's not my dad. He's my uncle. Yeah. So, wow. And here I'm sitting here thinking like, this just a lot. But it's always divine timing for things. God revealed things to you at a certain time in your life, especially when things are about to change for the good. And, I just pray that whatever is owed to me, God kind of speed up my progress, because I'm hurting out here. I'm hurting. The people that I had to help me, they wasn't for me. So, yeah. Like, share, and comment, guys. Bye. I'm getting to show that paper. I'm gonna show it. It's a Social Security letter that I received in the mail. That I had to require, that I didn't get the 420 sheet of when I got my taxes. Well, when I was supposed to file for my taxes, they sent me a letter. I requested this letter. Y'all don't need to see all my stuff. Damn, it was right on top. Excuse me. Oh, this not even mine. This something else, but it says the same thing. Which this paper, I went to the office and got this. So, but I guess anytime you request for something, they let it be known that you asked for it. Yeah, because I got another letter that they're telling me. That's all in the situation. I'm telling you too much. I don't know why I feel like I got my throat need to be cleared. Okay, this is not it. Y'all, excuse me for all that. I know y'all probably like, what the heck going on? You just go clog our throat. Y'all, first of all, my little throat dry. Little throat dry. So don't do too much. But I feel like they could be doing some type of throat chakra magic, okay? Okay, is this it? It's not it. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like to feel raspy talking. The devil is a lie. I'm gonna keep talking. Now, where's that letter at? No, I don't know what the letter is. I'm glad I did look in my purse and try to find that letter. Now, I don't lose stuff like this because this is documents that I know I need. Okay? And all this stuff I leave in my purse. So let me just take my time and look. Okay, it is it. This is it. Okay, it says, hold on, let me do something right quick where you guys can see, but not see my private information. I want y'all to see that it's from Social Security, but I don't need you guys to look at my private information on here, right? This was last night the universe was giving me a universal nudge. Okay? They will give me a universal nudge. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, guys, so that's my Social Security letter. And this is where, now that you see that says Social Security letter, I'm going to slide it up and it says here, it says you asked us for this information, okay? The information that you requested is below, and that was the proof of my income, okay? That's what they asked for. Well, that's what I said, that's what they asked for. Huh. It's saying that's what it says you asked us for information, okay? That's what it states. Can't lie. And this is from Social Security. And this is my information on here that I'm not putting out there. But yeah. Yeah. Now you guys have it, you know. That's true. Okay. So I guess, you know, so y'all, I'm not a liar. Okay? I'm not a liar. I believe all of this mess is behind my money. This is all about, and I said it was behind my money, y'all. I said that, but, you know, I'm not going to drag the information. I'm just going to trust the divine and know that the divine is going to give me the information that I need to, that the information is going to come to me, okay? Because this lady, I was talking to her like I had already had a conversation with her. I ain't even going to lie to you. Because I just felt like that was the woman that I talked to. You know, she called me like she knew she knew exactly who I was and what was going on or whatever. But I guess, you know, they got information about the report. I don't know. I guess they did. I just did the report the other day. Okay? So, I don't know, but I will ask the divine to intervene. Ask the divine to intervene. I asked for justice, and I got that card up there. And the other day when I sat down, I did my readings. That's what I saw, justice. And I said, well, I'm not going to put it back in the deck. It's a coincidence. And it's not, I said a coincidence that I sit on that card. And I said, no, that could be a coincidence. The divine wants me to know something. I was up pretty late last night. And I kept saying, you know how you look, every spiritual being go through this. It's called universal nudges. Okay? Universal nudges. I kept seeing like if something was there, and I'm like, ain't nothing there. So I tapped in myself. I said, this is a universal nudge. The universe is trying to nudge me. Something's going on. Something's shifting. But it didn't feel bad. It didn't come off as weird. It came off as blessings. Okay. And I wasn't even going to answer the phone call, guys. I really wasn't. I was just staring at the number like, who is that? And then I seen Needler and I said, I thought that was the police. But no. But yeah, guys, like, share, and comment, subscribe to the channel. Bye.